guys, I am back again. I'm going to do one more video here just because I got on a roll with changing the babies and seeing my Ada, who is my Tink, in this Christmas outfit. Like, I need to get her out of this outfit. It is like almost March. So I'm going to go ahead and get her changed. This is a preemie size outfit, so it actually has Velcros. And it's pretty easy to take off. And yeah, it's actually quite easy to remove. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. And you know, it's designed, you know, because real preemie clothing, a lot of times the preemies are in the NICU, and they need to be able to have the different wires and have a place for all of that to go in. Oh gosh, I forgot that she still has a, oh gosh, her diaper is like coming off. Goodness, what am I gonna do? I do not have another diaper ready for her right now. Gosh, I don't think I do. I'm gonna double check here, see if I have anything. So I think I just put on, yeah, the last preemie diaper. Okay, so I need to buy another cloth diaper. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pause this for a second so I can go grab her another diaper. All right, I'm back. I have a size 1 diaper. I don't have any of the newborn size ones. All right, I'll go ahead and change her. And but yeah, I don't know. So weird. Yeah, I thought I had some preemie size ones, but I think they're in Audrey's room and she's asleep, so I don't want to bother her. So yeah, this is going to be a little bit too big for her, but I really should get her her own cloth diaper. I totally thought she had a cloth diaper on. I did not realize she didn't. Yeah, this is kind of massive on her. Alrighty, well, it'll do. It'll have to do. Okay, so I'm going to actually put her in this. She's so cute. Why are you looking off to the side, honey? Oh my gosh, I love her. I'm going to put her in this preemie kind of sleeper, footless sleeper by Carter's. It has butterflies and it's got a really cute hat. So, and I always feel like these always look like they're going to be massive, but I think once it's on her, it should fit okay. So let's go ahead and try to put this on her. And I was just thinking about, you know, kind of a instant message, like a Facebook Messenger exchange I had with somebody kind of on my artist page. And she's looking for, she had a certain budget for a Reborn. I think she had budgeted about $300 and maybe $350 US for a Reborn. But she was complaining that, you know, all the Reborns she saw in that price point were not what she was looking for. Like, they weren't of the quality that she wanted, and, you know, I think she was maybe looking for rooted hair and looking for a bunch of things. I'm not sure, but she, yeah, was just kind of saying, like, she couldn't find anything for her price point. So, so I just basically said, you know, you can definitely, you know, maybe you could save and just, you know, kind of see, or just keep looking and maybe you'll, you know, find a nice one in your budget. This is big on her. You look like you're swimming in this. Oh my gosh. I'm laughing because she just looks so tiny. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to roll up your sleeves or something. I think even if I roll up her sleeves and roll up her pant legs, I think her pant legs are okay. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Aww. She's like, hi, mommy. Oh my gosh, this baby, you guys. I can't even believe that, like, when I first saw Tink, I was just like, she didn't do anything for me, but after I started seeing so many people's Tinks, I was just, yeah. Oh my gosh, look at her. She's so dainty. I just can't get over it. Okay, she's got this hat. Let's try this on her. Look at you. Oh my gosh, is that not the cutest thing? Oh, she's so cute. Her hair is so beautiful though. Like, I always get like paranoid about putting hats on my rooted hair babies because I don't want it to fall out. But isn't she precious? And look, she's just so small. Okay, I'm gonna take this off because her hair is just too gorgeous to cover up. Oh my gosh. And Julia's so talented. And I guess like, you know, and I also said to her like, well, if you increase your budget a little bit, you know, you might be able to get a better quality baby that you know, that fits more in line with your expectations. And her response to me was something along the lines of, if I can't pay any more money, you know, basically after, that's all the money that I have, I'll have like no money left. And I kind of thought, well, and then my response was, well, you know, I don't really, you know, at the end of the day, as awesome and amazing as these dolls are, they really are luxury items. You know, you should never, 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 you know, buy a Reborn or silicone baby at the expense of putting food on the table for your family and being able to feed yourself and pay your rent and just be like a responsible, you know, parent and, you know, just responsible for yourself, right? I mean, at the end of the day. So I don't know if she was just exaggerating or if it was just more like, but I sincerely hope that that's not all the money that she has left. Because, I mean, you shouldn't be spending until you have, like, no money left. You know, even though this is a very expensive hobby. And so just from a financial perspective, I think it can be very hard to set limits because this hobby is so emotional, but you have to. Like, it's not worth putting yourself in financial jeopardy and just being and you're not being responsible, right, at the end of the day, because, you know, as much as these dolls are awesome, they're not going to feed you. You know, they're not they're artwork. They sit here and look beautiful, but that's it. It's not meant to. It's not a need, it's a want, I guess. Even though I know some of us beg to differ when you see that amazing baby that you can't pass up, it definitely feels like a need versus a want. But I guess I just wanted to hop on and talk about that a little bit because I was quite surprised by the conversation. And then in the end, she also messaged me to say like, oh, okay, yeah, I did finally find a baby. So, you know, so she's excited about that. So I'm like, okay, good for her. I was like, no, that's great. But yeah, I don't know. I was just, the thought of spending like my last penny on a Reborn, that just doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. So hopefully that wasn't really the case. And, she was maybe just talking about her discretionary fund money, but yeah, anyway, this is a public service announcement to be responsible, you know, with your finances. And even though this is an awesome hobby, you know, we all have to kind of know our limits and know what we can and can't spend. So, and for myself too, like I feel like, you know, when I first started in the hobby, it was very easy to get carried away and, you know, just buy and buy and buy. And I had box opening after box opening. And, you know, I feel like I call that like the Reborn honeymoon phase. It's like when you first discover or rediscover the hobby, or maybe you were hasty and sold off your whole collection. And then you like feel that like kind of gap, I guess, in your collection. You want to like add more babies again. But yeah, but I definitely feel like it's, you know, you can definitely get carried away at the beginning. And I will say, you know, I have dipped into savings a few times to bring a baby home. I'm not going to lie. I've definitely done that. And, you know, probably have at times also overstretched and spent more than, you know, I wanted to, you know, on a certain doll. But, you know, but at the end of the day too, like I've also, like recently too, you guys have seen that I've let go of quite a few babies from the nursery. So I'm trying to kind of keep it balanced, and also in terms of new babies coming in, it has slowed down a bit. So, you know, we've been kind of on a baby alive kick recently, and those are much more affordable, much more affordable dolls to collect. And you know, and I honestly have like three silicone dream babies coming home. So I definitely don't feel like I should or need to be buying more babies. And guys, when I look around my nursery and I see the reborns I have in my collection, I love every single one. Like I really don't see anybody putting anybody up for sale right now. And oh my gosh, this little girl is amazing. I just adore her. Sorry, I've just got to pick her up again. Oh, and she's so tiny, but she's so cuddly. You know, but that's the thing. Preemies and newborn size babies, they're really nice to hold because they just fit so nicely in your arms. Anyway, guys, that's all I wanted to say. Just to hop on. But yeah, and I know we've all probably been guilty of financially maybe overstretching a time or two for these babies, but you know, just keep it balanced, and you know, make sure that you have an emergency fund, that you have some savings. When my sister was telling me that she has a good friend from, you know, from college who, you know, she and her husband are both very successful doctors, and so they have very high incomes, but they actually live paycheck to paycheck. Like they actually spend every single thing that they earn, and they don't have anything saved up. And so, and you know, so yeah, so it's not like the people who have high incomes necessarily, you know, have a lot of money saved. And so it's just something, because I do think it's true. The more you make, the more you spend, the more freely you spend. That's definitely true, because I've noticed it with myself as well. Like, you know, when I would get a raise and I had like extra money coming in, it was very easy to spend that versus to save it. So anyway, not to turn this into like a whole financial discussion, but that whole like exchange with this woman where literally 350 was her max, and it was all the money that she had, and she was going to spend it on a reborn. I don't know, just something about that just didn't sit right. I was like, don't you need to buy food? Like, you know, but I know a lot of people just live on a lot of credit card debt, so you just have to be but the problem with that is it snowballs and it escalates because of the interest rate. So anyway, so I just, you know, think we all need to be kind of know our limits and try to stick with them. But and appreciate what we have too. I kind of realize, like, my other vice is clothing. Like, I love clothes. I love buying like new outfits and things like that for myself. And one of the reasons I've been doing Rent the Runway Unlimited is because you get that newness, but then you're not having to always keep buying, and then that's also good from a space perspective. So but I love buying clothing, but my closet is like jammed full. Like I have so many clothes, and a lot of them I don't wear. So it's weird, like paradox. But so I think just appreciating what we have, I think, is so important. And yeah, and that definitely goes for our babies. And so since I've been so busy, I haven't been interacting with them as much. Like I feel like I'm like rediscovering them anew. So just seeing little Ada here, she's so cute. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys will like and subscribe. And please leave me a comment below. And Ada's going to say goodbye. And her artist is Julia Homa, just in case you guys didn't catch that at the beginning. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.